What is up, guys and girls and all that in between? Here today playing some more Ranch Sim, doing another ranch tour with Kai.
Hello, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, make sure you squish that like button. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. And slap the notification bell for future videos coming out just like this one. And guys, if you want to see your ranch tours, let me know in the comments below. Join the Discord. It's in the description. And let's get started. Go ahead.
Alright, so like previously mentioned, mine is a little bit special. So let's start in my house.
Alright.
Because I have something to show you.
Alright.
We will come to all of that later.
Alright, yeah. Shiny things.
So basically, whenever I log in, I will probably start here on a new day. And what I'm taking my first look at is my egg clock, which I kind of like to call it, or egg calendar. I improvised it because that idea came from me trying to make consistent sausages, and I had trouble to keep track of the pigs because first of all they got out of hand, and then I had no pigs. So I checked, and I came to the idea that it takes around 4 days for them to give birth and another 6 days to them grow up to a point where I can sell them. So that's my 10-day egg calendar clock something.
Oh wow.
Every time I stand up, or basically I do it before I go to sleep because it saves, I will put that egg one step further. So every time I know on which day I am and what my priorities are. And basically on the last day, all I'm doing is keeping everything tidy, put it in the truck, go for sale, and stock up on everything I need. And that concludes my fake 10 days week, so to say.
Wow, that is extremely organized right there. I mean, that's some discipline. I mean, yeah, especially early game, because like you feel like early game when you're like starting out, you take forever for the pigs to grow, and all of a sudden they explode and you lose control. So that is pretty cool.
I'm very prone to lose track of what I'm doing, so that's what I came up with.
That is pretty. That is smart. That is pretty cool. I like that. That is cool. I like that's pretty cool. I like that.
Awesome. Yeah, basically the first thing I'm doing is, I mean, there's my chicken coops, which I come to later. The first thing I ever gonna do is I'm hopping onto my cow slash goat place. These lights are my guidelines if I ever have to reverse the truck on harvest and delivery day. I basically reverse it on that light, open the doors, and I can load it right up.
Nice, some nice, like kind of like some realism RPG a little bit there, like
yeah, because I really like to keep things hidden. I really don't like that mechanical light so much. So if you hop up here for a quick second, you have here these passive lights on top of there. I try to keep them hidden as much as possible. Obviously,
nice.
It's not all possible, but it works. Anyhow,
yeah,
usually the first thing I'm doing, I wanted to make this like some drive-through kind of milking thing. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm milking my 4 cows. I'm not doing all 4 cows because I don't want to steal your time but basically that's what's going to happen, and after I'm done, I will start my milk production here. And it's the perfect amount of distance where I can still grab them and put them in the boxes.
Oh nice, you got it all together.
Yeah, that's really neat. And the second thing I do, I usually hop over here because as soon as you open these doors, these goats go nuts.
Right.
You can catch them all over the place. And I do the same basically over here. And if you want to step, it's very cramped.
I got you. I'm gonna get your little okay.
But here I'm also doing my goat cheese.
Oh, okay, it's separate. Okay,
exactly the same. I try to keep it as tidy as possible.
Yeah.
I think there is no chance I'm making it any smaller, but yeah.
Wait, you actually built inside the barn here. I just never realized. I haven't seen.
Yeah, and trust me, the most cruciating thing I did in this game was running back and forth like 50 times with my girlfriend and try to find a somewhat matching color to that barn.
That is the most horrible thing. Would you go online and find the hex code or something, or?
Yeah, but I made a screenshot even, and it wasn't still right. It was too purple, and I'm a perfectionist, and it triggered me so much.
That is pretty. I mean, I like how you got the color. It's like almost right on. It even has that kind of same look to it. It's,
yeah, I try my best. It's still not perfect, but that's I'm okay with that.
Oh, that's pretty
and good. Since I'm trying to Yeah, I have to close the door because these animals get nuts. Here, go ahead.
There we go. Got it.
I'll try to keep it all together so I don't have to build multiple of these because I really don't like the visuals so much. I like to keep it realistic, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All that inspiration of that farm usually comes from me trying to do it as solo play as possible and as efficient as possible. And if you take a look at my money, I think I'm pretty good. That was like 2 harvests.
Yep.
Or 3
Nice.
harvests. So usually after the cows, I'm sprinting like hell because time is short on my improvised week.
Oh, okay.
I'm sprinting like hell over to my greenhouse where I basically keep everything except cabbages.
Yeah. Oh, nice. This is really nice in here. But
Yeah.
you actually built inside here. I mean, that's right. This is your Oh man, that's like inverted. It's like the way. Okay, that's pretty cool.
What do you mean?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
I
you got.
inverted it because-
I mean, yeah.
I wanted these, if you know, in real life, you have these foldable roofs to let air in, and I wanted to replicate that somehow.
Right.
Yeah, that was my idea. And here is my loading area, basically, totally integrated.
Nice. I mean, it's just it looks. I mean, adding these different like when you add your bookshelves in and all that stuff adds a lot of depth to it. It's not as plain looking as most.
Right. Because that game makes it easy to let it plain looking, and I really don't like that. So I put as much as possible. I also use the fruits I harvested, which are thankfully not spoiling, as decoration here.
All right. I'm sure one day.
Yeah, I integrated lights here because I really don't like direct lights so much, so I try to hide them as much as possible.
This looks. I mean, I like how you did that. I mean, it definitely adds a lot of ambiance to the area.
So what I usually do, basically, I mean, I'm only doing like a few now. I'm going through and I'm harvesting, basically. And as soon as one goes bad, I basically remove it. I have it all sorted. This is no coincidence. They lie exactly where the box below is filled with the stuff that's lying above it.
Oh, okay.
So I go to strawberries, basically pick my strawberry, replace that one I just removed. And then I fertilize.
Right.
Only that one, because otherwise it gets out of hand and I have to do this every 15 minutes.
Right, yeah,
because they grow so fast.
Yeah, just
And here is a neat trick. Please, developers, don't fix this. It's nice. Do you see that fertilizer has like 6.5?
Yes.
And if you put it in there and put it out again, it has 7 again.
Oh,
Infinite
hey.
fertilizer.
Okay. Yeah. There's nothing to
And
see here, devs. Nothing to see.
There's no. But I still put so many there because I wanted it for decoration. And basically what I'm doing, I do all the greenhouse, and I don't want to waste your time with it now.
Oh no, you
basically what I'm gonna
this
do
is
is
really cool. I mean, I'm not. This is the most fruitful looking greenhouse. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, that was my. Let's say it's my main attraction here because I'm really proud of it. I built it like one whole real life day and decorated it, experimented with it. And yeah, basically I'm loading every basket up, which I have, then I'm closing it again, and now that it becomes night, you can see how the passive light is kind of neat.
Okay.
I kind of like this. If
you
get out...
Yeah.
Here, sorry.
No, you
what?
Go ahead.
Here is also like, I put left and right, so you can see it's like a guideline, like landing platforms for planes, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
So basically we're kind of late. Usually I'm alright on the next milking run, etc. But on 16 the eggs pop, so here I am with my 3 chicken coops. It has exactly 1 basket of eggs worth of chicken inside. And basically I'm gonna harvest my eggs then, or collect.
Right.
I'm not gonna do that now, but you can take a peek if you want.
Yeah,
inside.
Oh, here we go. Oh yeah.
I left that one open just for role-playing purposes.
Oops.
What happened?
I thought the eggs were gonna break when I opened the door, but they didn't.
It is fine.
Oh, you got this one over here too. Okay.
Yeah, and here, because their fences are not always cooperating, I put that plant and these logs there to create a fence of some sort, so these chickens stay where they're supposed to be.
Oh, cool! I like that. I mean, using for connecting the buildings. I mean, that's pretty cool. I like that. It's neater than hell. I mean, I've seen a lot of people use the logs, but I've never seen it used as a like halfway decorative and half actual utility.
Yeah, right. It's kind of both.
Adds a lot of realisticness to it. Whoops! Let me come out. Chickens.
No,
come
no,
out.
no. It's fine. These ones are fine. I left them open, so they are kind of wandering around. So I'm not getting charged with animal abuse or some stuff.
Right.
So basically, here are my empty baskets. Here are my full basket. I tried to collect poop, but I stopped doing this. First of all, because of that fertilizer trick no one needs to know about.
Right. Yep.
And second, because it's tedious. Here again, I played around with invisible lights as much as possible.
Oh, nice.
It's basically my emergency pick. It's my emergency male.
Okay.
They somehow failed to get pregnant. And what I'm gonna do half the week, like on the half time of the week, let's say, on the 5th, 6th day, I'm wandering around here and I'm looking which one is the female pig. And here it is, and I see if it's pregnant. In this case, it's pregnant.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wake him up very forcefully. He's not going to sleep. And then I'm guide him through here to basically create the new generation of my sausages.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And I'm leaving it here until the babies pop. It's probably around the 9th, 10th day. That's why I have that clock. And so I always have control over what's my priority, basically.
See what you're saying.
And also what happens on the 9th, 10th day, because it always runs on the same timer. These guys are as fat as they can get, so I know I'm not wasting time and I can basically make them into sausage.
Okay, nice.
Usually when I'm done making them into meat, I'm bringing them over here. Everything's empty now because we're in the middle of the week.
Right.
And I'm bringing them over here. I'm making my sausage. I always put 12, 12, and 9 in boxes because that's exactly how many I can do in one go.
Right.
And yeah, when they're done the next day, I basically put them out, put them in the box, and put them over here.
Oh, nice.
And basically, what's gonna happen? We can simulate this. We obviously not gonna do that, but let's pretend we are on the 9th day and we sleep.
Okay. Is the grass coming through the floor for you?
Yeah, that's the problem because on these buildable foundations it deletes the grass, but on these pre-made buildings it doesn't. That's my first save I ever did. That's why the grass is still there, and I didn't want to build all of that again. Basically, what I'm doing, we are now. Let's say we are here, and we put it here. So now I know it's the 10th day.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm gonna do is basically do that milk stuff once more, put all the boxes outside which I prepared so for showcase scenario. Okay. Then I do the greenhouse once more because that's gonna need to be done.
Right. And
what's gonna happen is then basically I start the truck. This is full of all the veggies.
Right.
Then I'm basically coming over here. I mean my driving is on top of everything right now. So also I'm gonna beep 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 load everything up.
Okay.
I'm just showcasing, obviously.
I got you. Yeah, no, this is cool. I like seeing everybody's process.
Also the chicken, the leftover chicken baskets are usually there. Gotcha. So if I'm forcefully driving it back, it's completely straight. And what's gonna happen is I'm losing my bearings here. So.
Oh, nope.
Oh, nope.
No
These cows are ridiculous. Awesome. Basically what I'm doing is I'm opening this here. It's my loading area. Usually this truck is completely full onto that point. I'm loading the cow cheese. Over there is the goat cheese. I'm loading this.
There you go.
And thank you. And basically that's it. Then I'm hopping into it and go sell it.
Okay, nice.
And if you want to see one more thing I stole from one of your ranch tours, from that guy who uses these logs.
Oh yeah.
For decoration and utility purpose. Mm-hmm. I'm just pretending to go to the workshop right now.
Yeah.
And here I put like the
Oh,
drive-through.
this is cool as hell. Okay.
I mean, it's super unnecessary, super
But
waste of
no,
resources.
it keeps you from running into the trees, and it makes you slow down a little bit.
Yeah, I just like it to look realistic, and basically that's how it is.
That's pretty cool.
Awesome. That's basically all I have to show. I try to keep it. I try to keep it as contained as possible, so I can still manage. Because if I add one more thing, I probably run out of my 10-day schedule time. If you know what I mean.
Right.
I try to train the horse, but it's basically not possible because half of the week of my fake week, I have to do sausages and. Oh, my horse thing! I forgot to show you.
Oh, yeah, horses
I have
are.
one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's completely useless, but it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
for show.
Oh yeah. That's
Like I said, it's literally just. Oh, hi bear.
what keeps the bear out, anyways, right?
Yeah, it's security fence.
Right.
Yeah, I think I had the most jump scare moment in my life in this game when I opened the door on the hardware store and there was a deer and I was laughing and 10 seconds later I got mauled by a bear.
Oh yeah. See, I was loading up a trailer back there one day. And I just happened to turn around and the bear was right in my face and I died. I'm like,
Yeah, same.
no
happened to
sound
me.
at all. It's just and dead. I'm like, what's? Scared the crap out of me.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot something. Exactly. First of all, here's the horse thing. There is one horse. It's basically just for aesthetics.
Right.
I'm not really using it.
Yeah, horses are
But
useless.
here is my beehive, which I forgot to
Oh,
mention.
okay. I mean,
Whenever
how
I
many
have that little leftover time, which I have, I'm using it here. And for some reason, as all probably know, 7.5 is not filled with one beehive, so I kept 2 more. I mean, I could probably look for more, but we all know it's a pain in the butt to look for these things. And I have 2 more, and exactly 1 hive and 1 of that plates fills up 1 of that containers. So whenever I'm having leftover time, I basically make some honey for extra money.
Okay.
And here is my breeding coop, which is not in use right now, but I'm trying to keep him alive as basically thanks for all the 40 chickens he made.
Right.
And
Extra
yeah,
tired
my garage is just like it used to be. The only thing I added was the light source.
Right.
And here is my little unorganized, which I intentionally left it unorganized because I feel like it seems realistic.
Yeah, more. It's more. What's the word looked for here? No. Realistic and
Natural.
Yeah, natural. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the word.
Kind of. That's exactly what I'm going for. I don't like it. I mean, these building blocks are as plain as they can come, but I try to make it as realistic as it can be.
Yeah, like the colors you went with a lot more rustic. Like you're able to get the actual kind of older look out of them.
Yeah, in real life I'm working. I don't want to go into detail, but I'm working with colors, and I took real life customer favorites and put them in the game.
Oh, nice.
Basically, that's what I did. Yeah, that's all I have to show. I'm running on my tight schedule of my egg clock, and that's my whole day. I kind of do it as kind of zen. I'm watching YouTube videos next to it, and I'm just relaxing.
Right. Yeah, that's what this
job.
game really is. Just relaxing. Just having some control over things you can't have control over.
Yeah, the pig problem was horrible.
Yeah.
I had like 30 pigs, and this was my frame rate was killed.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, that's basically all. And I'm repeating this, and on every
I do it all the time.
day,
Trust me. Oh yeah, I got you. Repeating it. Yeah, I mean, I bet you might make a steady amount of money doing that too. Like, just.
Sorry.
You're probably making just a constant, steady amount of money.
Yeah, and it's not even a bad, man. I'm usually getting around like 20, like, what was it? 28, 30 ish.
Oh wow, nice.
Time. I mean, everybody knows I could just plant how is it called, grapes and pineapples, but it wouldn't look halfway as decent.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I was on mine. I'm like, it looks kind of plain. I would like throw like 1 or 2 other things, but yeah, I like yours.
Yeah.
So, and I really
want
this route.
Oh yeah, and just for your for like. Usually all these baskets, or at least most of them, are full at the end of the week.
Gotcha.
It's a constant, everyday repair plants who die after harvest stuff. It's like a constant rotation.
Yeah. I mean, this is really cool. I really like your egg timer. That's a good way to stay on track. Cause half the time I forget what day it is or like how much slaughter
Yeah,
on these damn
I'm
pigs.
very bad at organizing. That's why I invented this.
Especially when you mess with if you like, I mess with the day and night timers all the time, and that messes everything up. Because half the time I can't tell if it's days that dictates it, or if it's the time spent in the game that dictate how long they take to grow. And keeping yourself on a normal thing with that egg timer, that definitely is pretty smart.
Yeah, and there is some stuff like an egg time in real life, and I kind of made an homage on this. Awesome. Yeah, and as soon as the crops update comes out, I'm planning on doing it around here.
Looking forward to that. But you get tractors, all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, that must be. I don't know if I have still time for it. I really hope. I really hope it's a one-time investment, sometimes check-up thing, and which you can harvest.
Right. Math,
optimally
come back on
10 days
something.
later.
Like bye-bye goats or something.
Yeah, something has to go. Probably the pigs.
Yeah,
but
pigs.
I know it's.
You're better off doing beef cows after one point, really.
Yeah, I hope it fits in my schedule.
Right.
But it's basically, I try to make as much as the game offers every fake week, so it looks realistic. That's basically what I went for. And since I'm almost always playing solo, I try to keep it as contained as possible.
Right.
It's still efficient though, because I have lots of money. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. I know you at one point you're just like, okay, why am I going? You got all this money, and like, okay, well, I guess I can stop doing this now. I guess I can stop. And the next thing you know, you're just like, I got to a point I was just throwing beef cows in a barn, let them grow up, and then sell them. And then you're like, oh, there's 40 grand right there. It's like,
yeah, exactly. So basically, that's all I have to show.
That's pretty cool, man. Thank you for having me. This is a really nice ranch. It's probably one of the cooler processes. I mean, everybody has this really neat way of doing things. I like your egg timer. I like how you got your I always thought about doing the whole thing with the cows walking through. I just never had the patience to go through it. But
it's a nice size. It's not too big. You don't have to run for 2 minutes to catch a cow. It's like you just go and you just lead them through like McDonald's drive-thru. Give me your milk and move on.
Like I said, I really love your light idea, because it's hard to find ways to give the kind of like ambience look to everything.
Right. I try to hide it as much as possible.
That gives me ideas for the future. Yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today. If y'all like this video, make sure you squish that like button. And if you want to see your ranch toured, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Check out this Discord. And thanks, man, for having me.
No problem at all. Thank you for stopping by.
Y'all have an awesome day.